Sampson, sit. Stay. Come. Good boy. A struggle many owners often have when raising a puppy, or even just owning a dog, is that when they try to come into a door, they are immediately leaping all over them, jumping on top of them, and scratching them, pushing, knocking people over, things like that. An important training tip that I found worked well with raising 2 puppies in the last 6 weeks has been to teach them how to sit, stay, and wait until I say come when I come into the room. Teaching your dog this trick can be just as painful for the owner, especially if you are soft with your puppy. And it's going to be hard for the first few days teaching him this because he's going to be probably pretty upset. But once he understands what you want from him and what you expect from him, this will be a very helpful trick that they will understand. Before you can start teaching this trick, your dog needs to learn how to sit and stay, and at least have a basic understanding of what those commands mean. If they don't sit and stay very long, this is also a great way of teaching them how to sit and stay longer. I find this to be a much more positive reward system than a negative reward system, even though the negative side of it for them is taught to them through not getting your attention. That is the negative. But they're going to be striving constantly for the reward of having your attention. So the way you start this trick is you come up to the door and you will say to your dog, you'll address him by name and tell him to sit. So in this case, I will say Sampson, since we have Sampson working with us today. Sampson, sit. And then I'm going to peek in the door and we'll look to make sure he's sitting. Let's see if we can find him. Where'd he go? Oh, he hasn't seen me in a little while, so he's being extra good and sitting on the other side of the room. But your puppy's probably going to be sitting right at the door waiting for you to come in. And then as I try to enter the room more, once I see he's sitting, I say stay, and I start to enter the room. And if for any reason he gets up, I will immediately leave and close the door and walk about, 10 feet away from the door and count to 30 seconds before I try to come in again. Now he's waiting because I've taught him an additional step, the come command. Come. Good boy. Good job. This is another attempt at coming into the room with Sampson. See how he reacts this time. Every time they might do something a little bit different. Sampson, sit. Let's see where he's at. I think he's over in his bed again. Good boy. Stay. Eventually we'll get to where you can even walk and do something and without them bothering you. Come. Yeah, we've been working a lot today, so he's a little scared I'm not going to stay. Yeah, you're being good. Good job.